Back now at 8:18 with the latest on a brutal attack that started with an exchange of text messages between teenagers. Wayne Tracy, who turns 17 years old tomorrow, is charged with attempted murder for kicking a 15-year-old girl in the head, leaving her brain damaged. In a moment, we'll talk to his mother exclusively about why she believes her son is not the bully he's been made out to be. But first, NBC's Carrie Sanders is in Deerfield Beach, Florida, with more on this story. Hey, Carrie, good morning.
Well, good morning, and this has been one of our nation's most egregious cases of bullying. But as you listen to this story of a boy whose brother had committed suicide and his violent attack on a young girl, for the first time you'll hear Wayne Tracy's parents allege that he too was being bullied.
Okay, what color is that?
That Josie Ratley is alive today is perhaps a miracle. She was 15 years old when Wayne Tracy viciously beat her senseless, repeatedly kicking her in the head with steel-toed boots. Josie was left brain damaged.
I only wanted to yell at her. When I saw her, everything just...
Wayne admitted his actions, and when left alone in that interrogation room, he scolded himself in the third person.
You stupid, we can go to hell. It's your fault, you bastard.
He's charged with attempted murder in the first degree and faces 30 years in prison. Until now, the only story that's been told is that Wayne was at home sick, getting text messages from someone at school he had never met. Wayne had shown up at the end of the school day in a rage to exact revenge for what was in those messages. His close friend, Kayla Manson, then 13 years old and charged as an accomplice, pointed out her best friend, Josie. Kayla denies she did anything criminal. Documents from the investigation reveal the full exchange of text messages for 2 hours, 15 minutes, the back and forth, including Josie telling Wayne, "Why do you like little girls, rapist?" Wayne, "I will mess you up. You will regret crossing me." Josie, "Ha ha, I bet you don't know who you're talking to." When Josie texted, "Just go visit your dead brother," Wayne exploded. "You're dead. I swear to God I'm going to kill you. I'll find you."
It's a bullying type situation.
Who's the bully?
Well, who started the nasty emails?
I believe Josie bullied Wayne.
She's the bully.
I believe she did.
This week, Wayne's lawyer filed an insanity defense, and the prosecutor stunned the courtroom when she said Josie's condition had improved to the point she now has the ability to answer lawyers' questions in a deposition.
She is not 100%. I don't think Josie will ever be 100%, but she is doing amazingly well.
And now there's this revealing fact that we found buried in court documents. The steel-toed boots Wayne wore that day, the shirts, pants, and jewelry he put on, all of it belonged to his dead brother Michael, who had committed suicide. Wayne discovered his brother, his idol, hanging from a tree just 5 months before this text message attack.
He ran over to her, and like all noise stopped. He just did not know what he was doing at that time and became very angry, and it just escalated and built upon itself.
If those text messages are the trigger,
right,
are you blaming the victim?
When the bully becomes the victim, the bully disappears.
Wayne's stepfather and mother say but for that text message about visiting his dead brother, none of this would have happened. In a letter to NBC News, Wayne writes of the beatdown, "I hate that I did that to someone, especially a girl."
I would want her to say to Wayne, "I'm sorry."
Do you have any sympathy for Josie in her condition now?
I know, my God, she'll get better. I believe that.
We couldn't interview Wayne Tracy because he's in jail, but in that letter to NBC News, he does write, "If my brother hadn't killed himself and I hadn't seen him like that, I wouldn't be in jail right now. More importantly, Josie wouldn't be hurt." We reached out to Josie's attorney, who issued a statement which said, in part, this is a classic blame the victim situation. Ann?
Carrie Sanders, thank you so much. Wayne Tracy's mother, Donna Powers, is now joining us exclusively along with her son's defense attorney, Russell Williams. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning to you.
It was hard for you to watch that tape.
Yes, it is.
You are here to fight for your son, Wayne.
Absolutely.
Even though it's a tough time.
It's very tough.
His 17th birthday is tomorrow. He's going to spend it in solitary confinement. And also Monday is the anniversary of your other son's suicide.
Yes, it is.
but yet here you are. And I wonder if you could tell us about in this letter that we've been hearing about that Wayne sent to one of our producers. He expressed not only regret for what he did to Josie, but he said, "My brother was the father figure in my life. I took his suicide a lot harder than I thought. I thought I could just suppress it and move on and not deal with it. That image of him is still with me. I think about it every day." Do you believe that he was in such a state of rage that you can understand to some degree the intensity of his emotions that day?
Give me a minute here, I'll get it together.
He was in a state where the Wayne Tracy that Donna, as a mother knew, wasn't him. It was not Wayne Tracy at the time. It was somebody else. He wasn't in his right mind.
See, Michael was his best friend. Wayne, it was like a mentor to Wayne. And I know, we were hurting. We were both hurting. I didn't realize now, today, how much, that it's affected him.
You say that while you feel sorry for what's happened to Josie, you also feel that she bullied Wayne.
It's very horrible what they went through, and it's horrible for my son and what he's going through. I don't know Josie, I don't know her family, and that to say she's a bully may not be the correct words, I just feel when this texting was going on, she knew what happened to Michael. And for them to text, and Wayne asked her, "Stop, please don't go this way." To send such cruel messages, it's mean, it's horrible. I don't know if that's a bullying. Maybe she antagonized him or edged him on. I don't know the right word there.
Well, the attorney representing her family is saying this is a classic blame the victim kind of scenario. And in this position you're taking, Russell, that this was an act of insanity, and as a result Wayne should be innocent, isn't an insanity defense dependent upon, having something happen like this? In other words, this attack happened 4 hours after this text message, and also on top of that, he had told his friends what he was going to do.
That's a part of the dissociative disorder that the doctor has, the experts have talked about. And based upon the dissociation disorder, that's what basically he occurred. Lack of memory, awareness, identity perception.
All right, I'm so sorry that we're out of time. More to be continued later. Thank you. We'll be right back.